Hello everyone, and today the Champions Challenge #1 came out for the Skeleton King launch party, guys. I had no idea this was coming, so this was a surprise to me. I literally woke up 5 minutes ago, I saw it was in the game, and I was like, dude, we gotta go do a video on this ASAP for you guys watching. So let's go ahead and launch this thing. The Skeleton King is in the locked position, you gotta use him. Let's go ahead and toss in the log. Let's toss in the bandit. You already know what I'm saying, guys. Honestly, I'm gonna try to build like an RG deck, or maybe let's go with the P.E.K.K.A. I feel like people are gonna be using P.E.K.K.A. I truly think this actually might work. Now, we might want a Dark Prince in here to obviously help deal with other Skeleton Kings, but other than that, I'm feeling quite confident with this, guys. Do we want a Hunter or do we want a Skeleton or a Dark Prince here? I think we're gonna go with a Hunter, honestly. Hunter can be very strong against air. We do have the Electro Wizard and other things in there alike, but let's go ahead and toss in the Hunter here instead of the... Actually, no, let's leave this. I think this could honestly work. Let's go ahead, try this out, and go into our match. Game #1, Chubby Turtle 12. Good luck, man. You're gonna need it. So, when playing the Skeleton King, when building decks, if you want to build your own deck, guys, obviously you're going to want to use him, not necessarily as the win condition, but as actually the support card. He's not the best at taking towers right now, especially by himself. He does not have a whole lot of HP. He doesn't do a lot of damage unless those skeletons can get a lot of value. So something to definitely consider when building and playing with the Skeleton King, guys. We do have a Mega Minion coming on in. He's going to go ahead and log that. So I think what we might do here, guys, is let's go ahead and just go ahead and Electro Wizard this. We should have gone with our P.E.K.K.A. That is all good. The Hog Rider will get shredded here alongside the Dark Goblin, so the Hog Rider will sadly... Oh, no, it will only get one hit. That's great. But I think what the goal is right here, guys, is going to be to save our P.E.K.K.A. for those Elite Barbarians and then counter push and see what else he has in store. So let's go ahead and Bandit. Another pro about this deck is since you know everyone's using Skeleton King, you will be completely fine if they place it down because there's not a lot of Swarm in this deck, so he won't be able to collect a lot of skeletons. There's the enemy Skeleton King coming down. This is going to be really solid for us because we can Magic Archer on top of this man's and get a bunch of tower damage while our P.E.K.K.A. is just tanking, guys. I'm actually really happy about that. He's going with the ability here. That is not a bad use of the ability, but honestly, the Magic Archer, guys, putting in so much value. They're taking a lot of tower damage. That is what you like to see. Now, we do have the log and we have the Electro Wizard here for this. We know he's got that Hog Rider, guys. Let's go ahead and Skeleton King. I think he's very low on Elixir. To be honest, he might struggle with this. When your opponent's low on Elixir, the Skeleton King can obviously be incredibly strong. Let's go ahead and pop the ability here. It's going to spawn a graveyard. That is going to be a tower down by the looks of it with all the skeletons and the Electro Wizard swarming. What an excellent first push. And you can see, I mean, defensively speaking, our deck does have quite a few answers. I know that there's going to be a lot of comments down below for those of you that don't have the legendary cards. But boys, remember, you can use any card in the game now with the new tournament standards. So that is absolutely incredible. You guys should all be able to use this deck. Obviously, if you've never used any of the legendary cards before and you're new, then that might be a little bit weird for you guys, but it still should work. And as you see here, the P.E.K.K.A. Barbarian, Barrel, Log alike will all be able to shut down this new hero. So we're doing well. Game #1, it's going like absolute smoothly, guys. We are feeling good. The Skeleton King is going to go in the pocket. This might be an overcommitment, but honestly, I don't even care. He's going with the Skeleton King of his own. We're getting some Wi-Fi bars. That is never good, but we are going to get ready to defend this thing, guys. Let's go ahead and toss down this fireball. Boom! What a valuable fireball. We're going to log, we're going to bar barrel, guys. We crush everything there with the bar barrel and log combo, and there's just no hope for him to break through, guys. We almost actually took out his entire king tower, by the way. Let's go ahead and just P.E.K.K.A. this. Let's go ahead and E-Wiz as well. The P.E.K.K.A. has so much HP, and he does not do enough damage, so the P.E.K.K.A. will be completely fine, and we will walk away with a win. Easy first win there, guys. Let's go ahead and go into one more battle to show you guys how this deck can work once again. I think this deck could honestly be one of the best decks with the Skeleton King right now because he obviously fills in that Mother Witch spot. You have plenty of answers for air. You have also the massive DPS of the P.E.K.K.A. He's coming in high here, even if he goes with the ability, guys. We do have the barbell to clean up any sort of splash, so we will 100% be able to counter push with this. The P.E.K.K.A. alongside the Electro Wizard now moving up the field here. We do see the Firecracker come down. Electro Wizard, guys, hopefully we'll be able to reset. No reset comes down, but the P.E.K.K.A.'s marching in, and he's gonna need to spend some elixir here, or else the P.E.K.K.A. will absolutely destroy his tower, guys. People are struggling against this deck. This is gonna work well. This is gonna work really well. He's crying, guys. He's absolutely shook right now. That is gonna be a defense right there with the log. And something also really strong about this, as I think I might have mentioned to last match, is the Skeleton King, guys. I mean, when he spawns his things, you have the Fire Barrel, you have the Electro Wizard, you have the Fire Barrel, and Log to all deal with his skeletons. He's got the Giant Skeleton up in here. We're gonna give him some love because that is super cool. Let's go ahead and go with a Bandit in the back. He's going in with a massive push here, it appears like. Rogue Ghost will deal with that. Once again, not too many skulls able to be collected, though, because we are absolutely crushing everything. Does he want to go with this ability here? We will find out. P.E.K.K.A, guys, he doesn't die. He's just killing one thing after the other, and we're going to counter push this with our own Skeleton King. Now, this is unique, right? Skeleton King tanking for the P.E.K.K.A, but it will actually end up working here with the skeleton spawning. I mean, that is just absolute madness. We do a bunch of damage, and the P.E.K.K.A nearly takes the tower. Would have been sick, of course, but you have to relax here, guys. So P.E.K.K.A is going to be the most essential card here defensively, I would say. I mean, an Electro Wizard could obviously crush balloons, so you do got answers. That is certainly something to remember. And you do not have to worry about any other champions, of course, because you can only have one champion in your deck, which everyone's will be the Skeleton King. So let's go ahead and go with our Skeleton King in the back. We're going to basically just cycle back to our P.E.K.K.A at the moment. And we're going to go ahead and bandit this. We'll also go ahead and P.E.K.K.A. Can we get this down in time? We do. That is absolutely massive. Let's go ahead and go with an Electro Wizard as well, just to slow everything down, guys, and we will see whose push survives. As you see, the P.E.K.K.A just absolutely unmatched, destroying the enemy units, guys. And since he does splash damage, we can go ahead and activate our own ability with a ton of skeletons just to slow him down. We'll go with our Magic Archer to obviously connect onto that tower, and then we'll also log for the tower damage. You can see this deck's strength is absolutely crazy. So we're doing very well today. This is going to be a shorter video because obviously I would love to beat the entire challenge, but I do want to get this video out as soon as possible for you guys so most people can see it. And he literally gives up. He literally gives up. This deck is too strong. Thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy today's video and you want to copy today's deck, then make sure to do so, guys. But I do hope you enjoyed. Have a fantastic day, everybody. Master Diddy-san, out.